Hey guys, welcome back to Intellectual Depth. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fauzia, and this is about finding your ID. Hey guys, good evening. I hope every one of you is taking care of yourself as the year comes to a wrap. I know it's been a lot. It's long.
Yeah, it's been a long while. Hey guys, well, it's been a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are having a good day, good night, good week. You had a good year.
Yeah.
um, yeah, this year has been a year and a half. I
Yeah,
feel
it's more than that for me. I'm
it
like,
has been wow. Yeah, it's just been wow. So
mm,
basically, today we're talking about what we learned in 2023
yeah, our
as we're
lessons.
rounding up the year and what we're looking forward to in 2024. Oh
Mm.
my god.
What did you learn?
Oh, I learned a lot. But I think the main thing
Mm.
at the core of it all, I learned patience.
Oh wow,
I
that's fun.
learned to be patient with myself,
Mm.
be patient with the situations I find myself in,
Mm.
and to gently navigate through difficult times with patience.
Wow.
It was just like the way to put my heart at ease.
Mm.
And at the same time, I learned to become more understanding of
Mm.
situations
Mm.
and to not judge a book by its cover. And, you know, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Because for me, um, this year I've learned to adapt to certain things. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was a big. It's like a big change after medical school, work, and so much things. I just like okay. I shouldn't. I'm gonna miss my old life, but this is something new. I need to learn to adjust through it and try
Mm-hmm.
to navigate. What is the way? How do I live through this? How do I embrace it? Because
Yeah.
you actually miss that kind of life. You miss
Mm-hmm.
going to classes and all that. I know it's a new year,
It's
a
a new
new beginning,
chapter.
but it's about to happen.
Mm.
I also learned how to communicate with people. I learned to sharpen my communication, being
Mm-hmm.
intentional and trying to make people understand, okay, you need to communicate.
Yeah. And there are ways to it.
Yeah, true. And yeah, I learned how to communicate with God.
Mm-hmm.
Better communication with God.
Mm.
Just, hard conversations with God,
Yeah.
connecting spiritually, mentally. Just God, I need your help.
Yeah. I
God, what is the way
actually
forward?
talking about God,
Mm.
this year I thought I knew everything and
Mm.
then God was like, no, you don't. I
I
really thought like I knew everything. Like what else do I need
mm.
to know? Not to sound like about life. I just felt like I have the experience. I
Mm.
have what I need to navigate through all I need to do.
Mm.
And I just had to unlearn so much,
Mm.
relearn,
Mm.
and just build a way for myself to
Mm.
understand what is going on with life.
Mm.
So I had to realize that I don't know it all.
Mm.
I need God.
Mm-hmm.
I
And it's a
had to let go
process.
and let God do
Mm-hmm.
his work.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time I became very intentional about my relationships with people
Mm.
from the get-go. Like I know what I'm getting into, and I
Mm.
became very selfish with my time.
Mm.
Not everybody gets that
Mm.
opportunity to
Mm.
have me around.
Mm.
And I also understood that literally all that I thought I knew, I'm not. I'm not anything without God. I'm nothing without
Oh
God.
God,
That's what I
yeah.
just learned.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And I learned to keep things. I learned privacy. I
Mm.
think that's what it
Not
is.
sharing too much.
Yeah, I learned privacy this year, and I just learned to work on me and just be really, really intentional about living,
Mm.
basically.
Wow, that's beautiful. And it's for me, I've learned to be kind to yourself.
Hmm.
Because some people take people for granted when you're too nice, you're too
Yeah.
giving. Like you said, your
Mhm.
time, you notice it was very precious.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself. Learn to say no. It's
Mhm.
enough. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Can you be there? I'm sorry. I appreciate you, but I can't.
Yeah.
It's my me time,
Mhm.
my me space. And I've learned to be selfish.
Mhm.
Selfish for what I want,
Mhm.
selfish for what I'm looking for, and selfish for myself for growth.
Yeah.
Being also patient with the process, with the
Yeah.
environment, what is happening in life, my situation. Okay, and also praying, God, give me the patience for me to carry on.
Yeah.
you
And
know.
that's very
Mm-hmm.
important, and that's vital, I feel, to existing.
Mm-hmm.
And just realizing everything is actually temporary makes you like, it minimizes your worry.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, it does. It minimizes how you view things and the skill you view it on,
Mm-hmm.
and the importance it has. Like, just try your best
Mm.
and leave the rest to God. And at the same time, know the kind of people you have around, and
Yeah.
never think twice before doing something
Mm-hmm.
nice. It's like, it rhymes, I know,
Yeah,
but
that's amazing.
yeah, just always try to be good. Good things would come. Like,
Mm.
it's a no-brainer. It's not
Mm.
something that, goodness comes to those who are good, and
Mm.
just, it's, your time would come and it would
Mm.
always
It's
show
gonna
up.
show up.
And I think one thing I want to take into 2024 from
Mm-hmm.
2023
Mm-hmm.
is just do what I need to do from my part. Like, I did a lot of that in
Mm-hmm.
2023, and I
Mm-hmm.
want to continue with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to do what I feel is best at the
Mm-hmm.
moment with what I have, not to wait for a perfect time, or
Mm.
not to wait. So doing that really taught me a lot. Like, do it
Yeah.
scared,
Yeah.
do it afraid, do
Mm.
it
Go for
alone,
that
do it
challenge.
for what, do just do it. The main thing is just for you to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and don't look back. And after a few years, you'd look back and be like, wow.
I did it.
Yeah.
What I understood from 2023 is learn to make peace with your past.
Mm.
Even if, and in order for you to enjoy your future, and try to remove every negative energy.
Mm.
People that always make you feel like, oh, I feel down.
Mm.
Oh, I need to do this because they're my boss.
Mm.
You need to set boundaries. Oh, yeah, setting boundaries. Set boundaries, and you're like, okay, set it, stay persistent and consistent till they
Till they
understand.
understand, yeah.
With
Don't
friends,
budge.
yeah, because sometimes you said it, you're like, okay, let me just,
Mm.
okay, let me just, but
Mm-hmm.
just keep being consistent with that boundaries till they get it, till they
Yeah.
understand this is me and this is how it's gonna be.
In 2023, I unlearned limiting beliefs, like people telling you, okay, this is the limit, like life is limitless.
I think what I all learned this 2023, family is not everything.
Yeah.
Just hold on to God.
Mm-hmm.
Communicate with God.
Yeah.
And what I learned is I learned to how to better communicate with God.
Mm-hmm.
Like I communicate with God in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
When do I know I'm sleeping? Just hold on to God.
Mm-hmm.
God, you made me. You know what is this hard. How do I navigate through it?
Mm-hmm.
Just that's what I think is a process that I will always be learning spiritually. That's what I did.
Yeah, I think 2023 was more of spiritual growth.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, honestly,
You see the
I keep
signs.
saying this, but I felt like, what the hell? Like I don't understand, but I understand every day.
Mm.
And it makes sense to me that, it was necessary for that to happen.
Mm.
But something I think I also unlearned that family is, it's not like family is not everything, but I unlearned the perspective that you need to ask permission to live.
Mm.
I unlearned the perspective that you need to do everything right. Like, mistakes happen, and it's okay. You learn from that. I unlearned that it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay for it to be a bit crooked. It's okay for it to not be the way you wanted, but just do it, and
do
learn
it.
from that.
And I don't want people to say, oh, family is everything. I'm not saying family is not everything, but sometimes God made you alone. If you're scared of being alone, you need to navigate how to not expect too much from your family.
Yeah.
Because
Putting that high
because sometimes there's age, there's growth. That different person is not in that. You shouldn't say, okay, I
They're
expect
not on
them
the
to do
same.
this. Yes,
Yeah.
they might be going through something. They might be. It's a process.
It's whatever they're going through, you would not understand because they don't have the same vision as you. And that's also something I learned. Not everyone has the same vision as you, and don't choke it upon them.
Don't make them, it has to be this
you
way.
have to understand my vision because they don't have your lens. You have to understand,
everyone's
if they
different.
don't have your lens, they can't have the same vision as you. That is the way it is.
Yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
Yeah, like, you have to know that that person doesn't see it as I do. Like, you always say, there's a room, there's four angles, and someone is on the right angle, left angle, middle. They're not gonna see the same thing. Your view is different. So you
They
have
might
to
be
keep
in darkness, you might be in the light.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be
So you have to keep that in mind, and you have to also keep in mind that is fine. Go on and live.
And what I also learned is life is not about seniority.
Mm.
I'm the older sister or I'm the smaller sister. It has to be like this.
Mm.
What did God say? How do you treat that person?
Yeah.
How do you communicate? Just be kind.
Yeah.
Treat people kindly and just give and just hold on to God.
Yeah. So I think like to say it all, like this year was mainly like God talking to us.
Like God is like, where are you?
And like just realizing you really can't do it alone. Even if you are trying to, God is looking at you like you're gonna come back. Like you can't really. So focus on the good. Learn more of the good, and just life is so fragile. I learned short. Life is so fragile. Life is so short. Life is so unpredictable, and everything is temporary. Life is temporary. So keep that in mind. Be humble, be smart, and be good, basically.
I actually also learned in 2023 relationship detox.
Yeah, that's important.
You detoxed any toxic relationship you've had in that year, or it could be any kind of relationship. And then you try to navigate through it. What did I do wrong? What did they do wrong?
What did you learn from that?
Yeah, and you try to say, okay, let me try to balance it. Just not to repeat that kind of toxic relationship. So relationship detox is really necessary.
Yeah.
It could be friends you've known for 10 years, and you're like, I'm afraid to let them go, but they're actually toxic. You let them go. You detox. It's going to be a process of hurt, a process of so many things,
questions.
But you just have to detox. It's just like social media detox. You just have to do it. You glow differently. You look healthier when you
get happier. You focus on the right things. Alignment comes in, and you're like, wow, it's like you're in another planet.
So guys, do that. It really helps.
So what do you want to take into 2024?
Oh, I cannot wait. Alhamdulillah. I want to take love. I want to take growth. And I want to take, spiritual healing. That spiritual healing I did in 2023. I want to take it in. And I want to add it to my schedule. Get to work on my communication with God. Be intentional with my relationship with people.
Working on, what do you want to work on in 2024?
In 2024,
that you didn't get how you would want in 2023.
Like I said, relationship.
You want to work on relationships.
Yeah, I still want to work on my communication. And this is communication with God. I want to better my communication with God. In terms of people, not only am I working on my communication with them, and I need to make them understand my intention towards them.
So intentional relationships.
Yeah, so that they don't know okay, I'm just there for the benefit of it. I need to know who are my friends.
Yeah.
You need to know okay, because you gradually every year you meet people randomly.
Yeah.
The kind of people you interact, they are good people, but are they good for you?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, what are they bringing to you? I've met good people. I've met good, amazing, workers, but they're good. They have good heart, but they're not good for me.
You've seen something that's not aligning.
It's not aligning, and you need to check the spirituality. You need to check, religious base, and how
do they improve your life? Yeah.
So that's what I'm taking, and along the way, patient, working on that, exercising patient, patient with people I care about, patient with life, patient with my growth, with the process, and with my dream and where I'm heading.
Your journey.
Just being honest, consistent, and never giving up in what I believe in.
That's really nice.
Yeah. And what about you? What are you taking?
I'm taking growth. Also, I'm taking on building on spirituality. I'm taking all things peace, all things that radiates peace, tranquility,
positive energy,
yes, all things beauty, all things love, all things compassion. I'm taking all that good stuff. And I think what I want to work on is my interactions with certain people, like ways to building on emotional intelligence.
Oh wow.
And building on constructive criticism, just not, just don't tell people out there. It hurts sometimes when you say things it could come out as harsh. So building on that communication skill. But then sometimes the truth is just harsher.
You just have to be honest. Yeah.
So building on that, building on that patience, how to like say patience again, because working with patients as a medical doctor, you have to have that. And some patients are just not gonna.
Yeah, they would irritate you.
Yeah, like, and they're sick. You have to feel pity, and
Yeah,
then you're
like,
still angry.
you have to sympathize
But
with
then
them.
at the same time, so yeah. And I think I want to take on. It's just a world of me and God.
God, let's do
Basically,
this.
to get to me, you need to talk to God.
Oh,
Ask
wow.
God for permission. Because honestly, I don't understand like
Mm.
how people could get through this world and this life,
Without
considering
God.
everything going on
Mm-hmm.
without having. I really cannot. I
Wow.
can't. So that's basically
That's
what
that's
I.
beautiful. I think I want to add. I want to step out of my comfort zone, even though I've done it.
Mm,
Like just try new dishes. You know, sometimes you're afraid of okay, this kind of try new things. Like get to know more people,
yeah.
get to know more cultures, do your research, read
Mm,
and read more books.
yeah.
Yeah, just read more books and
Yeah, I
just
think I want to do that too.
yeah, read more books and find what's your calling.
Yeah.
And I think that's
And I think stay close to those things that set your soul on fire. Not like literally, but like that makes you feel the spark.
yeah,
That makes you feel that you like this is what I should do, you know. If you've not found that, then you're still searching. But yeah, do that and you'd be good.
know that it's your calling.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think yeah.
That's it. Yeah, what's your personal note?
My personal note is that every year is a test, and God is trying to tell you that I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
How you take the test, how you respond to it,
Mm-hmm.
would be how your future is going to be. And don't try to blame other people for your test. Or why is it that mine is? Just embrace it. It's my test. It's your test. You're going to be questioned. It's your test about life.
Yeah.
So it's God is testing you with the people you live. Just try to navigate. Try to be honest. Try to be patient. Try to be persistent. Pray, and just let go and let God.
Yeah.
God will guide you.
No, that's nice. I love that. I love that phrase. I feel like I'm gonna have like a banner
That says
in my
let
house
go.
that says "Let go, let God."
Yeah, it's needed.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What's
My personal note is be gentle with yourself.
oh wow, gentle in what terms?
Like just be gentle. Just don't be harsh. It's all temporary. It's not that deep. Um, and ask God the impossible. I forgot to mention I learned the power of prayer. Like literally, my family knows me by now. Like I pray about everything.
Yeah.
I've become like super prayerful. Like every little thing praying.
Yeah, I love how you say you see an insect and you're
Yeah,
like, Allah
actually,
knows about
yeah,
you.
I like see like the tiniest insect. I'm like, God knows about you. He definitely knows about me. Like that is something
It's
that
a
just gives me
motivational.
solace, and it makes me feel like you know, it's not. It's always like we really put ourselves on this worrisome roller coaster. We keep what is the next thing to worry about? What is the next thing to worry about? But there's really nothing.
Yeah, and I also want to add to everyone out there, be careful what you tell people
Yeah.
about what are you doing with your life, what's happening, what's going on. You don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
Just pray for them and just check.
And
on
you don't
their
have to respond if they talk to you. Like
yeah, just ignore.
if you don't really want to talk and respond, just
They say, "How are you?"
don't.
Say, "I'm gentle."
Honestly, this year I just stopped responding to some people. Like
you just block them.
No, I blocked some, but then some I just don't respond. I have the power to do that. It's my life, not yours. Like
yeah, just
you
don't
know,
let people question
like
why you're being tested.
talking about that, I just remembered something. I felt like this year people were putting me on tabs. They were like trying to keep tabs of me. Like, what's the next thing, Layla? What are you doing next?
In your life.
Yeah, what is the next stage for you right now? I literally told them to shut up. Like I was like,
Did
you know
block,
what?
delete or ignore?
I blocked a few and then some I just stopped responding to. I just was like, you know what? It's my life and I don't know what's next. So just let me go through whatever I'm going through and just get at least through this that I'm working through, whatever I'm doing. Is it work? Is it just chilling? Is it just living, to get up and see the next day? So I was just like, don't keep tabs on me. Like, you're not the FBI. Like, let me breathe. God knows what's next. I don't know what's next. How about that? You don't know what's next.
Life
So,
is very
yeah.
short.
If you feel like people are keeping tabs on you, don't respond or block and delete. It's basically your choice.
True.
Yeah.
Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned.
Thank you guys for listening. And we love you guys. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.